Despite rumors of a growing rift with her father Donald, Ivanka Trump appears to be spending Christmas with her family. The 41-year-old ex-White House aide has been relaxing with her husband Jared Kushner, who is also an important member of Donald's White House team. The couple has 3 kids together, and recent images posted to her Instagram account show the family having fun in Paris and Egypt, away from dad Donald, who is experiencing a worsening personal and political crisis. They spent family time by attending the nuptials of Ivanka's half-sister Tiffany Trump. She opted to showcase her family in pictures that praise Tiffany, rather than sharing images of herself and her father. Donald is currently having a particularly difficult time because the House Committee's final report from January 6 found that he participated in a multi-part conspiracy to tamper with the legitimate results of the 2020 presidential election. Earlier this week, they recommended 4 criminal charges to the Justice Department, DOJ. The 814-page report focused primarily on the events leading up to and occurring on January 6, when rioters broke into the Capitol building, and several people were killed. It follows 10 hearings, the questioning of more than 1,000 witnesses, and the examination of millions of pages of paperwork. According to the report, one man, former President Donald Trump, whom many others followed, was the primary cause of January 6. Without him, none of the January 6 events would have occurred. Ivanka is referred to 36 times in the report, including one instance where it is claimed that she rushed to the dining room of the Oval Office to urge her father to stop the rioters. Shortly after, Donald tweeted "Stay peaceful," and advisor Kayleigh McEnany reportedly said in private that the president didn't agree to send it until Ivanka suggested that specific phrase. Julie Radford, her chief of staff, testified that her boss was visibly upset after the conversation. Cassidy Hutchinson, a former assistant, testified. She mentioned several times, in my memory, that she wished her father had sent them home. She wanted her dad to tell them to return home in peace, and she wanted to use language that he might not have been comfortable with at the time. Ivanka does not seem to support her father's untrue claim that he won the election, despite their once close relationship in business and politics. Ivanka acknowledged that her own opinions were influenced by William Barr's assertion that the election was not rigged. It changed how I saw things. I respected Attorney General Barr, so I took his statement at face value to the committee. She said Ivanka testified that she instructed her father to issue a strong statement denouncing violence and requesting the return of peace, saying, "I recall walking in and saying, you have to put out a strong statement." According to sources cited by the New York Post, Ivanka and Jared have resisted calls to rejoin Team Donald as he seeks a second term as president. The couple allegedly felt burned by politics the last time they were involved, according to the source. It was said, Ivanka was the second most requested speaker after the president himself the last time around, so Trump believed he could persuade her to campaign for him this weekend. However, she has so far resisted his advances and is holding firm, just like Jared. Both of them believe they were burned in Washington, and don't want to return there and subject themselves and their kids to yet another divisive campaign. Donald Jr. and his partner Kimberly Guilfoyle are the subject of additional rift rumors, and the source claimed that their stance has led to extra behind-the-scenes tension. More rift rumors surfaced at Tiffany's wedding when Ivanka appeared to cut off Donald. Ivanka was absent when Donald Trump declared his intention to run for president in 2024 at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida. For her father, who has consistently claimed that he won the 2020 presidential election, it was a significant moment. Ivanka, who was once a dependable advisor, seems to have abandoned helping her father out once more. She issued a statement at the time announcing she would miss the announcement because she wanted to prioritize my young children. Ivanka served as the director of the Office of Economic Initiatives and Entrepreneurship in her father's White House, before she became an executive vice president of the Trump Organization. At the time, she declared, "I adore my father. This time, I've decided to put my young children's needs and the private life we're building as a family first. I have no intention of getting involved in politics." The late Donald Trump's ex-wife Ivana's daughter Ivanka continued, "While I will always love and support my father, I will do so moving forward outside of the political arena. I will always be proud of many of our administration's accomplishments, and I am grateful to have had the honor of serving the American people," he said.